Hello everybody, welcome back. I am Faisal. So as you can know that in the last video when we stop this video we have one record registered. Let's create another record, for example test, and the email address will be same, and let's enter test here again. And when I hit submit you can see the success is now showing up, which means the same email address is registered once again. So I don't want to do this. I want to give this user error message that's saying if this email address is already taken. So before inserting your record you need to select record. So let's say check mysqli query, and it should take two parameters, connection and the query. Select everything from members where email should be equals to whatever user have typed in. Select. Okay, now let's check if this query returns any record or not. mysqli underscore num rows of this query is greater and equals to 0, which means there is already an record exists with the same email address. In this case I want to give an error by using this error variable saying that please enter a different email address, else, which means this email address is not in my database. Then I want to insert a new record. That is it. Now let's try this out again. So we have an email address that is this abc. Email address will be same abc, and hit enter, and there will be an error. Now the next thing is, when an error occurs all of these fields clears up. I don't want to do this. For example, when I submit, all of these errors are there because we haven't entered anything. If I enter this, the first error should be removed, but this value should stay here. But right now it is not. So let's make this stay in the respected column, in the respected fields. All you need to do is need to add a value and a quick if else condition right inside this. If is set $name, then echo the $name out, else echo nothing. That is it. Just copy this and paste it in all of your fields, second and third email, and we have a variable pass. Copy and paste it here as well. Copy and paste. Okay, so now it should work. Suppose if I enter something and we have an error, this value should stay here. Okay, so the next thing is, when I successfully inserted a new record, for example abc@gmail.com, this email address is not actually inside our current database. Let's add something. So okay, so abc is there actually. Please enter a different email address. There is something wrong with my query, I guess. abc@gmail.com if to 1. Let's sign up, and we have a success message. If we try to sign up again with the abc, and hit submit, we have this error message. So when the record will be inserted, the success message actually appearing here. I want to appear the success message right here. So there is a simple thing that you need to do is you need to create a success variable and save any success message successfully created, let's suppose, and let's append this and declare, or let's not append this, just declare this variable empty at the top of this, and at the end where we have declaring or echoing out our errors, let's echo out our success variable as well. Okay, so it should work. The next thing is I want to send a confirmation email to the respected user's email address. For this purpose, let's do uh, let's sending email right here. So for sending email you need to define some variable. First one is to, So it should send to the email address of the user, that is email. Second one is subject, please verify your email. This is the subject line. Third one is message. This message variable should be the body of your email. Please click on this link in order to verify your account. Next thing is headers. So okay, so let's copy some headers from your existing code. For example, email.php. Let's copy these headers. Let's paste it here. This is the standard text that you need to write. This text actually declare that your email is actually HTML type, which means you can actually use h2 or any HTML tags inside your message. The next thing, just send a mail function with passing all two variables. Second one is subject, third one should be message, and fourth one should be headers. So it should send an email. Let's test this out. So but where it should send, it should send to mailtrap.io, because we have already set this mailtrap.io in our previous videos. If you are not familiar with Mailtrap, you can go watch or take a look at my email video. Okay, so we have our inbox ready. We have a sign up inbox. Let's start creating a new record. For example, let's empty this table out so that we can start with the fresh record. So the first one is Faisal Imtiaz, which is my name, faisal@gmail.com, and the password should be Faisal, and hit submit. So it should load, take a time to load, and after loading it should give us a success message right here, and it should send a verification email, which is right here, and we have whatever we declared in our PHP code. Okay, so we have pretty much time. Let's add a verification link here as well. Okay, so all I need to do is I need to just add, let's append this variable dot equals and add an anchor tag, click here. Now what should be inside this link? It should take us to a page which we are not created yet. So the page name will be activate.php, for example, and I want to pass some token variable. Token is equal to, let's create a variable token. Let's create it right above this two variable, and what it should have a random text. Let's create a random text from the user's name. Okay, so whatever user will enter, MD5 function will encrypt that name into 32 characters, and I am storing that 32 characters generated key into token variable, and then we need to store this token into our database as well. Let's declare this at the top of here, and then when we are storing our password and everything, we need to store the token as well. Token is equal to token. Okay, so let's create this token field in your database. So we have this members table. Let's create two fields, and I will tell you what are these two fields. Okay, I want to add after this password. The first field is token field actually. Second one is activated. So we are going to store 0 or 1 inside this column. Let's select the type of enum. Enum means it should only have two values, 0 or 1, that we have declared. So default value should be equals to 0. Whenever user will be registered, this value will always be 0, which means user is not verified yet. Token should be 32 characters long. Let's save it 60 character length and save it. Okay, so everything looks just fine, and let's try this out again. So we have a new record, alex at gmail.com, and alex changes and hit enter, and let's go to our database. When it key, okay, so let's go in your database and we have a generated key and the default value is activated. Let's go back here and we have a link here. When I hover over, you can see from the left bottom corner we have a token key in behind this link as well. When I click on this link, it should take me to the page that we have declared localhost sign up and activate.php. Because this page is actually not exist yet, let's create this page and save this page as activate.php. Inside this page, you just need to update this 0 to 1 in order to user allow login to your website. So for this purpose, let's copy some things that we can copy from this file. First of all, let's start the PHP code, include the database connection file. The next thing is, let's just update. So let's create update query. First of all, let's store this token variable into a variable $_request token, because it is actually coming from the address bar. Now I want to update the record with the query says update members set activated equals to 1, where token equals to $token, and then let's run this query. If mysqli query, two parameters, connection and the query itself, if this query run or executed successfully, let's echo out you have been verified successfully. Okay, so that is it. Let's exit our script right here and we are done. Now when I hit refresh or enter, you will see we don't have any errors, but it is not updated, so which means we should have any error. Let's check our query. Update member set activated is equal to 1, where token should be equals to the token. Okay, if mysqli query should be executed, then we have this message. Let's echo out mysqli underscore error to check if we have the query executed or not. Let's see what it should take. It should take, okay, it should take this variable, that is run underscore query, and let's copy and paste it here. So now this will show us the query error. Okay, boolean variable, so I guess it should take a connection variable. Okay, undefined column activated, but we have, okay, so we have a spelling mistake here, sorry about that. Let's change it to activated and we should be good to go. Now when I hit enter, you will see you have been updated successfully, and when I go back here, this should be updated to 1. So now when I successfully verified through my email address, then this we should allow user to log in into your website. So in the next video, let's create a login form. See you in the next video. Goodbye.